My dear one, my beloved, pay close attention, for the truth I'm about to share holds significance your soul already senses. Divine presence is with you at this very instant, and this occurrence is far from random. You didn't stumble upon this randomly. An invisible force has been directing your actions, your readiness, your interest. Jesus has been gently beckoning through subtle indications you nearly overlooked, through ideas that resurfaced despite your attempts to dismiss them, and through unexpected quiet moments in your day. This communication reached you because you were specially selected to receive it initially. Cherish it deeply within your spirit. Refrain from disclosing it, as this is an intimate meeting between your inner self and the divine. Very soon, a transformation will commence, and should you depart now, you might overlook the affirmation you've sought through prayer. Remain attentive, as all subsequent words aim to bring understanding, not apprehension, and boldness, not uncertainty. My dear one, my beloved, before proceeding, take a moment to pause and inhale deeply. If these words resonate within you, it signifies that your soul acknowledges truth even while your intellect wavers. Numerous individuals scroll past without engaging, yet you pause because a greater influence drew you here. That is not accidental. This platform serves to remind special souls that the divine still communicates in the present. Should these words connect with you, think about subscribing now, as upcoming communications will continue to offer direction when you most require fortitude. Subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. This isn't concerning statistics or renown. It's about cultivating a community of spirits who decline to surrender. Maintain this connection, as your path is only now unfolding and each subsequent stride holds significance. My dear one, my beloved, God declares this period is weighty, not to instill dread but to rouse you. A doorway is gently opening, and many will fail to notice it due to being preoccupied by claim. You are encouraged to listen with your inner self, rather than merely with your auditory senses. Jesus has been attempting to connect with you through your inner reflections, through nighttime visions, and through individuals whose words seemed exclusively meant for you. These occurrences weren't arbitrary, they were beckonings. The divine realm is soon to disclose something that will validate what you intuitively feel within. You've been requesting an indication, pondering if your current direction is correct, and questioning if your supplications are being acknowledged. This is your response. An event will transpire shortly that will make you comprehend you were never solitary. My dear one, my beloved, do not hastily depart from this juncture. The adversary of your fate is inattentiveness. You've anticipated understanding for such a long time, yet as it nears apprehension attempts to deter you. Decline to budge, remain here and now. Your existence is on the verge of demonstrating that your belief was never futile. The faint optimism you maintained, even during arduous times, is soon to be recompensed. A communication, a phone call, an unexpected insight, or an encounter will take place, altering your perception. Upon its occurrence, you will recall these sentiments and recognize this was not merely a product of your mind. The divine operates with impeccable timing, neither prematurely nor belatedly. My dear one, my beloved, certain truths God has kept concealed until now as you are still developing. Some realities demand fortitude to bear. You possess greater strength today than you did previously, which is why this juncture has come. You endured circumstances that ought to have shattered you. You maintained faith when others wavered. You opted for compassion when resentment would have been simpler. Everything has prepared you for what lies ahead. Jesus observes your unspoken sorrows, the evenings you wept in secret, the instances you smiled to mask suffering. None of it went unheeded. Each tear transformed into a catalyst for this pivotal revelation. If you are ready for your tears to transform into your greatest revelations, type "Amen" below and claim it. My dear one, my beloved, within the coming brief interval, something will align to respond to a long-standing supplication. Initially, it might seem straightforward, but its effect will be profound. You could get information that instantly alters your state of mind. You might unexpectedly experience tranquility without cause. you might perceive that a closed opportunity was, in fact, a safeguard. Observe your heart's response, as that will serve as your validation. God doesn't exclusively communicate through grand pronouncements. At times, he gently conveys through serene comprehension. Do not undervalue subtle indications. They frequently hold the most significant wonders, my dear one, my beloved. You were not selected for your flawlessness, but because your spirit retains its tenderness. The divine entrusts you with this communication because you will utilize it wisely. This is why you are instructed to keep it confidential. This isn't concealment stemming from fear, but rather discretion out of reverence. Certain endowments flourish most effectively in quietude. When you safeguard them, they increase. Allow this experience to be solely yours. Let your soul absorb it without external influences intruding. You are worthy of this meeting. My dear one, my beloved, you might be experiencing some apprehension now, curious about what precisely will transpire. Let go of that strain. God never dispatches anything with ill intent. What approaches is meant to lead, not to intimidate. Even if it catches you off guard, it will direct you towards development. Have faith in the unfolding. You've already overcome greater challenges unexpectedly. This time you are being forewarned, and that is grace. The divine cares for you sufficiently to provide advance notice before alterations occur. My dear one, my beloved, recall every instance you perceived a hold-up, every opportunity that ended, every intention that didn't materialize. None of it was pointless. It rerouted you precisely to this juncture. Had even a single past occurrence been different, you wouldn't be present hearing this. That fact alone confirms the existence of fate. Your narrative holds importance. Your being here matters. Someone required your cheerfulness, your compassion, your bravery, and you appeared even when you felt depleted. God witnessed everything. My dear one, my beloved, as you keep hearing these words, you are constructing a connection between your current reality and your impending days. Belief isn't sightless, it is courageous. It opts for optimism when reason suggests ceasing. You possess more courage than you realize. That fortitude is on the verge of being both challenged and compensated simultaneously. Don't question your capabilities. The divine already has greater faith in you than you do in yourself. My dear one, my beloved, when the time arrives, you will discern it. Your emotions will respond before your intellect grasps it. Don't analyze it excessively. Allow it to proceed naturally. This is a sacred encounter, not a mere chance event. All your past experiences have readied you for this. You are prepared at present. My dear one, my beloved, remain receptive, maintain composure, continue to trust. Even once this communication concludes, stay conscious of your environment. Observe minor particulars. See how elements converge. God operates through straightforwardness. Wonders aren't always grand spectacles. Occasionally, they manifest as tranquility following turmoil, insight after bewilderment, or bravery subsequent to apprehension. My dear one, my beloved, my dear one, my beloved, your existence is on the brink of revealing that conclusions are veiled, fresh starts. What you perceived as a setback was a reorientation. What you interpreted as dismissal was a safeguard. What you considered a postponement was a readiness period. The divine was reordering your course for a superior outcome. Believe in the unfolding. Have faith in the schedule. Confide in the expedition. All is progressing to your advantage, even when it appears perplexing. If you feel this truth resonate, liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor in your life. My dear one, my beloved, forthcoming are blessings you cannot even conceive of currently. They will astonish you. They will make you modest. They will serve as a reminder that God never overlooked you. You might acquire chances, serenity, restoration, insight, or resolutions you've anticipated. Upon their arrival, do not ponder your worthiness. You merited them through perseverance, conviction, and resilience. The divine recompenses those who persist. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. My dear one, my beloved, refrain from hastening the subsequent phase. Allow it to develop organically. God crafts the finest narratives gradually. Every segment holds significance. Each instant constructs the storyline. Your existence is an ongoing work of art. You might not yet perceive the complete panorama, but the divine does. Rely on the Creator. He commits no errors. My dear one, my beloved, you are cherished immeasurably. You are selected inexplicably. You are safeguarded beyond comprehension. Advance with assurance. Your movements are directed. Your future is assured. Your soul is protected. This marks merely the outset of something magnificent. My dear one, my beloved, at this very moment, even your respiration is a present. The oxygen you draw in brings rejuvenation, and the air you exhale carries past burdens, departing your being. The divine is instructing you on how to release without apprehension. You've clung to matters for too long because you felt profoundly, because you anticipated alterations. That aspiration was lovely, but now God requests you to confide in Him more than your personal anticipations. Some doors will not recur, not due to your shortcomings, but because something superior awaits. Your future necessitates unencumbered hands, not overflowing ones. Create room. What is approaching needs space to expand. My dear one, my beloved, you might experience emotions without an obvious cause. This is because your soul is adapting to an elevated state. Development feels peculiar before it feels pleasant. Change feels unsettling before it feels calm. You are discarding a previous iteration of yourself, the one who questioned, the one who settled for less, the one who remained quiet when you merited speaking. A more potent version is emerging now. You will perceive self-assurance quietly developing. You will observe bravery manifesting unexpectedly. That isn't solely your transformation. That is God molding you. My dear one, my beloved, the divine realm is pleased with your progress. You did not turn callous even when wounded. You did not become harsh even when deceived. You did not surrender even when existence felt burdensome. Such integrity of spirit is uncommon. This is why God guards you so intensely. You are not common. Your compassion is potent. Your presence imparts tranquility to environments you frequent. Even in your quietude, your aura communicates. You are a source of illumination, regardless of your awareness. My dear one, my beloved, in the days ahead, you will sense an inclination towards elements that nurture your spirit. You will cease to care for theatrics, clamor, or pessimism. Your soul is ripening. You will desire tranquility more than exhilaration, veracity more than recognition, intent more than acceptance. That alteration is sacred. That alteration is divine. You are harmonizing with your elevated destiny. Do not oppose it, move with it. You are developing into your intended self. My dear one, my beloved, recall that your life's narrative needn't be comprehensible to all. Certain individuals will never grasp your decisions, your quietude, your progress. That is acceptable. They are not traversing your journey. God comprehends your motives. The divine observes your spirit. You do not require affirmation from those who are blind to your struggles. Your acceptance originates from a higher power, and that suffices abundantly. My dear one, my beloved, you will shortly recognize that you are no longer pursuing elation. You are opting for serenity. You are selecting self-esteem. You are embracing harmony. That signifies maturity, that embodies sagacity. Joy relies on circumstances, but tranquility hinges on confidence. You are learning to confide in God even in incomprehension. That is genuine belief. That is potent. My dear one, my beloved, there will be times when you yearn for your former self, the one who chuckled fearlessly, the one who confided readily. However, comprehend this: you are not forfeiting naivety, you are acquiring insight. You are discovering who merits access to your innermost self. That isn't turning cold, it's becoming astute. Safeguard your vitality. Guard your tranquility. They are invaluable. My dear one, my beloved, the divine realm is readying to astonish you. An unforeseen event will bring a grin to your countenance. Something you ceased anticipating might suddenly manifest. Do not be startled. This is the nature of wonders. They materialize when you least foresee them. They emerge when you relinquish command. Remain receptive, continue to believe. Your endowments are nearer than you imagine. My dear one, my beloved, you are on the verge of entering a period where your internal reality corresponds with your external one. No more pretense, no more feigned cheerfulness, no more concealing suffering. Genuineness will grant you liberation. You will feel less burdened. You will feel authentic. That signifies restoration. That signifies development. My dear one, my beloved, do not dread being alone. Occasionally, God draws you away from gatherings to communicate with you distinctly. Quietude refines your perception. Calm fortifies your soul. You are learning to appreciate your own presence. That is self-admiration. That is sacred. My dear one, my beloved, your existence is gracefully progressing, even if it currently appears chaotic. Have faith in the unfolding. Believe in the schedule. Confide in God. You are precisely where you ought to be, neither behind schedule nor ahead, perfectly positioned. My dear one, my beloved, advance with bravery. Your movements are directed, your course is safeguarded, your fate is assured. The divine is perpetually by your side. My dear one, my beloved, even at this instant, as these expressions permeate your spirit, the divine realm is fine-tuning specifics solely for you. What you deemed unchangeable is being altered. What you considered unattainable is being re-evaluated by sacred hands. God is not constrained by your history, your errors, or your anxieties. He perceives your impending days with clarity. He envisions the confident, restored, tranquil, and robust version of you. That rendition already exists within His design. You are simply moving towards it incrementally. Do not hurry. Do not contrast yourself. Your path is singular. No other individual bears your fate. My dear one, my beloved, blessed soul, refrain from sharing this communication with anyone. Not due to its confidentiality, but because of its holiness. Certain experiences are intended to remain solely between you and the divine. Safeguard this instance. Allow it to develop silently. Favors increase in quietude. When the opportune moment arrives, your existence will testify on its own. Others will observe transformation without your elaboration. That constitutes sacred labor. Cherish spirit, remain attentive for the upcoming period. Observe minor alterations. Witness how elements converge. God operates through straightforwardness. A plain discussion can alter your course. A fleeting idea can initiate a fresh route. A serene emotion can mend an ancient hurt. Wonders aren't always grand spectacles. Occasionally they appear softly, like a faint sound that transforms all. Selected spirit, you are stepping into a period where understanding supplants bewilderment. Resolutions supersede inquiries. Serenity displaces apprehension. You will comprehend why events unfolded as they did. Your narrative is about to gain coherence. Each segment readied you for this particular one. Believe in the unfolding. Have faith in yourself. Confide in the divine. Kind-hearted fighter, should tears arise, permit them to descend. They are shedding past burdens. Restoration evokes emotion. Development feels uneasy. Yet subsequent to this you will sense greater lightness, resilience, and courage. You are transforming into your predestined self. God takes pride in you. My dear one, my beloved, at this very moment, even if your environment appears commonplace, the divine realm is performing remarkable tasks covertly. Discussions are taking place concerning you in unseen locations. Your designation has been uttered with affection, with intent, with fate intertwined. God has not overlooked one pledge He subtly conveyed to your soul. You might have believed time obliterated them, but time merely readied you. What is postponed is not withheld. What appears sluggish is in reality exact. The divine never hurries because all elements must flawlessly converge for your safeguarding. You are poised at the threshold of an event that will alter your self-perception. Upon its arrival, you will grasp why it couldn't have manifested sooner. Your spirit required expansion. Your conviction needed reinforcement. Your intellect had to ripen. Now you are prepared. My dear one, my beloved, there were instances when you sensed invisibility. You assisted individuals who never expressed gratitude. You offered affection that was unreciprocated. You remained faithful when others departed. That wasn't squandered effort. The divine logs everything performed in private. What you plant subtly resurfaces prominently. Your compassion has been preserved as a benefit. Your fortitude has been accumulated as grace. Your sorrows have been archived as proof. Soon you will comprehend your need for perseverance. God never permits suffering to be without significance. Each wound molds your vocation. Every challenge refines your objective. You are not fragmented, you are evolving. If you believe your journey of growth has been purposeful and divinely guided, type Am now to affirm your strength. My dear one, my beloved, your soul is perceptive because it is undefiled. You experience profound emotions because you possess profound concern. That is your asset, not your frailty. The temporal realm instructed you to toughen, but the divine realm taught you to mellow. Tender spirits wield sacred might. You possess the capacity to perceive what others disregard. This is why this communication reached you. You differ from the general populace. You detect indications. You discern alterations. You sense when transformation is imminent. Rely on that inner knowing. It is God subtly communicating through your perception. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. My dear one, my beloved, do not question your capabilities now. Uncertainty attempts to infiltrate as your fate draws nigh. Apprehension murmurs falsehoods when divine favors are close. It seeks to make you retreat just prior to the manifestation of wonder. Do not stir, remain. Inhale, let your soul stay receptive. You have endured too long to cease now. You did not overcome all challenges merely to halt at this point. You have journeyed too great a distance. The divine sustained you for too long. Your pivotal moment is nearer than your apprehension wishes you to acknowledge. My dear one, my beloved, you are being readied for an elevated state of tranquility. This implies that specific disorder must exit your existence. Certain individuals will vanish, some routines will diminish, some aspirations will transform. That is not depletion. That is advancement. God eliminates what cannot accompany you. You are entering a period where your spirit will feel less burdened, where your reflections will be more distinct, where your aspirations will seem attainable once more. That is not fantasy. That is harmonization. My dear one, my beloved, your future self already holds you in high esteem. Proud you did not surrender. Proud you maintained conviction. Proud you prioritized development over ease. Someday you will reflect on this instance and grin. You will recall when you nearly abandoned hope, when weariness overcame you, when you wavered. And you will offer gratitude to God for your persistence. This communication will integrate into your personal narrative. It will remind you that the divine never forsook you, even in your solitude. My dear one, my beloved, a sacred safeguard envelops you, impenetrable to harm. Attempts against you are thwarted. Schemes devised to oppose you collapsed. Whispers made behind your back lost their force. You were shielded without your awareness. God contended in conflicts you never witnessed. This is why you remain steadfast. This is why you retain optimism. This is why your spirit still trusts. You are defended by an entity more potent than any opposition. My dear one, my beloved, in the period ahead, you will perceive alterations in your responses. Elements that previously provoked you will no longer govern you. Circumstances that once frightened you will diminish in intensity. That signifies development. That signifies restoration. That is God revitalizing your intellect. You are spiritually progressing. You are embracing sagacity. You are achieving tranquility where you once experienced alarm. That is sacred metamorphosis. My dear one, my beloved, your existence is on the brink of revealing that conclusions are veiled fresh starts. What you perceived as a setback was a reorientation. What you interpreted as dismissal was a safeguard. What you considered a postponement was a readiness period. The divine was reordering your course for a superior outcome. Believe in the unfolding. Confide in the expedition. All is progressing to your advantage even when it appears perplexing. My dear one, my beloved, forthcoming are endowments you cannot yet envision. They will astonish you. They will make you modest. They will serve as a reminder that God never overlooked you. You might acquire chances, serenity, restoration, insight, or resolutions you've anticipated. Upon their arrival, do not ponder your worthiness. You merited them through perseverance, conviction, and resilience. The divine recompenses those who persist. My dear one, my beloved, refrain from hastening the subsequent phase. Allow it to develop organically. God crafts the finest narratives gradually. Every segment holds significance. Each instant constructs the storyline. Your existence is an ongoing work of art. You might not yet perceive the complete panorama, but the divine does. Rely on the Creator. He commits no errors. My dear one, my beloved, my dear one, my beloved, as you keep hearing these words, you are constructing a connection between your current reality and your impending days. Belief isn't sightless, it is courageous. It opts for optimism when reason suggests ceasing. You possess more courage than you realize. That fortitude is on the verge of being both challenged and compensated simultaneously. Don't question your capabilities. The divine already has greater faith in you than you do in yourself. My dear one, my beloved, when the time arrives, you will discern it. Your emotions will respond before your intellect grasps it. Don't analyze it excessively. Allow it to proceed naturally. This is a sacred encounter, not a mere chance event. All your past experiences have readied you for this. You are prepared at present. My dear one, my beloved, remain receptive. Maintain composure. Continue to trust. Even once this communication concludes, stay conscious of your environment. Observe minor particulars. See how elements converge. God operates through straightforwardness. Wonders aren't always grand spectacles. Occasionally, they manifest as tranquility following turmoil, insight after bewilderment, or bravery subsequent to apprehension. My dear one, my beloved, you are profoundly cherished beyond your comprehension. The divine rejoices in your being. Jesus supports you. He is not opposed to you. No retribution exists here, only direction. Your movements are safeguarded. My dear one, my beloved, allow your spirit to be tranquil for an instant, as quietude is where the divine communicates most powerfully. Currently, invisible powers are orchestrating specifics beyond your command, yet they are harmonizing impeccably for your well-being. You might perceive yourself as common, but you are a component of something remarkable. God does not select ostentatiously, He chooses subtly, and you are picked because your spirit heeds even amidst global clamor. Jesus has been accompanying you through every concealed struggle, every personal apprehension, every supplication without an immediate reply. When you believed you were disregarded, you were in fact being shielded. When you sensed a hold-up, you were being reoriented. There are matters God delivered you from that you will never completely grasp, and that in itself is a marvel. You are present because your narrative continues to be significant, your respiration still serves a purpose, your impending days still contain pledges awaiting realization. My dear one, my beloved, do not undervalue this instant. Fate frequently manifests disguised as a mundane moment. You might believe nothing is altering, yet the divine perceives progression where you discern calm. Seeds are developing beneath the soil even when no visible signs appear. Your supplications are those seeds. Your sorrows nourish them, your endurance preserved them. Now they are on the verge of emerging. Within the next few moments, your perception will change. Something will resonate within you. It could appear as comprehension, as solace, or as unexpected tranquility. That is how God affirms his presence, not with uproar, but with serene certainty that rests profoundly within your core. Remain vigilant. Your soul already senses it. My dear one, my beloved. There were evenings you inquired of God if he was still attentive. You softly posed questions into the gloom, seeking replies. Those faint sounds were perceived, each and every one. The divine archives what you believe goes unobserved. You are not overlooked. You are not unseen. Even your most minor endeavors were observed. When you discreetly assisted someone, when you opted for compassion instead of fury, when you pardoned without an apology, those instances molded your fate. You are constructing an impending reality without conscious awareness. This is why you were selected to receive this now. Your spirit has demonstrated its worthiness of sacred confidence. My dear one, my beloved, apprehension will attempt to communicate with you at this very instant. It will assert that nothing will alter, that this is merely another communication. Quiet that sound. Dread deceives when it feels jeopardized. Your pivotal moment is nearer than it seems. The adversary does not assault barren locations, only precious ones. This is why you encountered opposition. This is why your path felt burdensome. You bear illumination, and gloom invariably responds to brilliance. But recall, light perpetually triumphs always. You are transitioning into a more luminous period, regardless of your readiness. God does not await self-assurance. He cultivates it during the journey. My dear one, my beloved, do you perceive that subtle warmth within your core at this moment? That is not mere fantasy. That is tranquility permeating you. The divine is soothing your soul prior to what follows. You are being readied emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This is not arbitrary. When God is on the verge of action, he first calms your spirit. He does not hasten you, he provides comfort. You do not need to pursue anything. What is intended for you is already advancing in your direction. Relinquish command. Rely on the schedule. Your role is to have faith, not to fret. My dear one, my beloved, you have surpassed specific circumstances, particular individuals, certain routines, which is why you've experienced unease recently. Development feels peculiar. Alteration feels indeterminate. Yet you are not forfeiting anything precious. What is departing was never intended to linger. God clears to create room. The novel cannot arrive if the familiar still fills your grasp. Let go without apprehension. The divine is substituting what you relinquished with something superior. You will later grasp why this sequence was necessary. My dear one, my beloved, there is a rationale for your persistence even when all advised surrender. An inner resolve refused to cease. That fortitude was instilled by God himself. You are not fragile, you are enduring, you are selected. Your narrative is still in composition, and the subsequent segment will astonish you. You believed your finest periods were bygone, but they are, in fact, forthcoming. The past educated you. The future will recompense you. My dear one, my beloved, as you keep hearing these words, envision yourself encircled by brilliance. Picture every concern gradually dissipating. Envision tranquility occupying areas where apprehension resided. That is not fabrication, that is conviction. Belief perceives before sight does. You are secure, you are directed, you are safeguarded. Nothing destined for you will fail to reach you. Nothing intended for you will bypass you. The divine is aware of your location. Favors do not go astray, my dear one, my beloved. This communication came to you because your name was softly uttered in the divine realm. Your challenges were deliberated. Your fortitude was honored. God himself sanctioned what is on the verge of unfolding in your existence. That should convey your profound significance, not owing to your possessions nor your standing, but because of your inner essence. Your spirit is your most substantial treasure. My dear one, my beloved, remain with me, as this is merely the commencement. Further developments are approaching. Greater insight, more tranquility, additional resolutions. You are entering a period where matters finally become logical, where perplexity converts into comprehension, where suffering transmutes into sagacity, where anticipation becomes acquisition. You will reflect and express gratitude for your perseverance, for not bypassing, for opting to attend. This moment will hold greater significance than you currently comprehend. Cherished Spirit, my dear one, my beloved, as you keep hearing these words, envision yourself encircled by brilliance. Picture every concern gradually dissipating. Envision tranquility occupying areas where apprehension resided. That is not fabrication, that is conviction. Belief perceives before sight does. You are secure. You are directed. You are safeguarded. Nothing destined for you will fail to reach you. Nothing intended for you will bypass you. The divine is aware of your location. Favors do not go astray. My dear one, my beloved, this communication came to you because your name was softly uttered in the divine realm. Your challenges were deliberated. Your fortitude was honored. God himself sanctioned what is on the verge of unfolding in your existence. That should convey your profound significance, not owing to your possessions nor your standing, but because of your inner essence. Your spirit is your most substantial treasure. My dear one, my beloved, remain with me as this is merely the commencement. Further developments are approaching. Greater insight, more tranquility, additional resolutions. You are entering a period where matters finally become logical, where perplexity converts into comprehension, where suffering transmutes into sagacity, where anticipation becomes acquisition. You will reflect and express gratitude for your perseverance, for not bypassing, for opting to attend. This moment will hold greater significance than you currently comprehend. Cherished Spirit, at this very instant, the divine is nearer than you perceive. You might be in a peaceful chamber or amidst clamor, but something hallowed is transpiring invisibly. Celestial beings are active, orchestrating specifics you cannot perceive, yet their influence will soon become palpable. You have harbored inquiries within your spirit that you never vocalized, and still God responded before you even completed formulating them. That characterizes the affection enveloping you. Neither hurried nor postponed, perpetually accurate. What approaches will strike you as abrupt, but it has been meticulously arranged for an extended duration. Each setback you encountered was a concealed safeguard. Every denied opportunity spared you from an exhausting route. Today you stand before a fresh gateway, and the divine is subtly leading you onward. Esteemed one, do you recollect the instances you nearly yielded? The evenings when quietude felt more oppressive than discourse. Those were the periods God was most proximate, sustaining you when you believed you were fracturing. Fortitude was infused into you when you possessed none remaining. This is why you persist, still respiring, still anticipating. Your mere existence is a wonder. Others might be unaware of your struggles, but the divine comprehends every particular. You never journeyed solo. Even when you felt deserted, you were being born. That identical force is currently engaged, readying to disclose something that entirely alters your viewpoint. Selected Spirit, pay heed to your reflections after this communication concludes. Observe how concepts unexpectedly gain lucidity. Note how particular anxieties lose their hold. That is not chance, that is sacred harmony. When God communicates, bewilderment dissipates. You might get a phone call, a communication, an indication, or an abrupt insight that resolves a long-standing inquiry. Confide in that instant. Do not question it. Your soul will immediately perceive veracity. You require no corroboration from others. This is a confidential affirmation exclusively for you. Kind-hearted fighter, you possess more strength than you comprehend. Tender spirits bear the most profound bravery. You continue to love amidst anguish. You maintained conviction when nothing shifted. That persistence did not pass unobserved. The divine recompenses resilience. You are about to discover the reason for your wait. Precision is crucial in wonders. Had it occurred sooner, you would not have been ready to accept it. Now you are. Your development readied you. Your suffering molded you. Your fortitude made you eligible. Steadfast voyager, do not permit apprehension to seize this instant. Dread invariably appears before a pivotal moment. It endeavors to persuade you that nothing will alter, but it is deceitful. Apprehension speaks loudly when it feels jeopardized. Your impending days are luminous and gloom is uneasy. This is why uncertainties are emerging. Persevere through them. Remain in the present. Stay receptive. Continue to believe. What is destined for you is already underway. You cannot overlook it even if you attempted to. The divine commits no errors. Courageous spirit, reflect on all you endured. Circumstances that ought to have annihilated you merely made you more astute. You acquired knowledge without developing resentment. That is uncommon. That is formidable. This is why you are selected. You bear illumination in gloomy locales. Your presence transforms environments even in your quietude. God confides in you with this communication because your spirit is undefiled. You will not improperly use what you obtain. You will develop from it, gentle soul. You have been shielded from matters you never witnessed, mishaps that never materialized, individuals who departed before they could wound you, intentions that faltered because they were not destined for triumph. Offer gratitude to God for petitions unheard. Certain endowments arrive as refusals. You stand here today because the divine interceded innumerable times. That safeguarding persists at this very moment. Nothing can affect what God has enveloped, luminous one. Anticipate an augmentation of tranquility within you. Expect self-assurance to emerge without clarification. That is God recalling your true identity. You are not common, you are chosen. Your existence bears significance. Someone will be motivated by your narrative someday. Someone will recover because you did not surrender. Your path will benefit others. This is why you had to endure. This is why you persisted. Blessed spirit, you are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Refrain from sharing this communication with anyone, not due to its confidentiality, but because of its holiness. Certain experiences are intended to remain solely between you and the divine. Safeguard this instance. Allow it to develop silently. Favors increase in quietude. When the opportune moment arrives, your existence will testify on its own. Others will observe transformation without your elaboration. That constitutes sacred labor. Cherished spirit, remain attentive for the upcoming period. Observe minor alterations. Witness how elements converge. God operates through straightforwardness. A plain discussion can alter your course. A fleeting idea can initiate a fresh route. A serene emotion can mend an ancient hurt. Wonders aren't always ostentatious. Occasionally they appear softly, like a faint sound that transforms all. Selected spirit, you are stepping into a period where understanding supplants bewilderment. Resolutions supersede inquiries. Serenity displaces apprehension. You will comprehend why events unfolded as they did. Your narrative is about to gain coherence. Each segment readied you for this particular one. Believe in the unfolding, have faith in yourself, confide in the divine. Kind-hearted fighters, should tears arise, permit them to descend. They are shedding past burdens. Restoration evokes emotion. Development feels uneasy. Yet subsequent to this you will sense greater lightness, resilience, courage. You are transforming into your predestined self. God takes pride in you. My dear one, my beloved, my dear one, Archangel Michael reminds you that your ultimate purpose transcends familial discord. You were brought into existence for advancement, not for emotional conflicts. Do not permit this circumstance to divert you from your true calling. The adversary of forward movement is an emotional bond to what no longer benefits you. Occasionally, the divine separates you from individuals to safeguard your future, not to inflict suffering upon your spirit. My esteemed one, an individual near you perceives your inherent fortitude as a threat. They observe your tenacity, your concentration, your forbearance, and this causes them discomfort. Rather than drawing lessons from you, they gauge themselves against you. This comparison gradually evolves into self-doubt. Self-doubt transforms into unspoken rivalry. Your mother states this is not your culpability. Your radiance uncovers what others conceal. If you recognize this dynamic and are ready to protect your sacred light, let me know by commenting "My light shines." My cherished one, you have consistently possessed a compassionate spirit. You pardon readily. You confide profoundly. That is admirable. However, prudence now prompts you to love with mindfulness. Not every smiling face desires your well-being. Not every embrace fosters your advancement. Certain individuals remain nearby merely to monitor your subsequent actions. My dear one, you might soon perceive abrupt shifts in this person's disposition. One moment they exhibit benevolence, the next they are reserved. That fluctuation stems from an internal emotional struggle. They are uncertain whether to encourage you or contend with you. This internal strife generates peculiar conduct. Do not interpret it as personal. Their predicament concerns them, not you. My esteemed one, your mother states she endeavored to caution you via indications prior to this communication reaching you. Perhaps you misplaced something and recovered it unforeseen. Perhaps a melody brought her to mind. Perhaps you dreamt of her. Those were subtle nudges from the divine. This communication represents the pronounced summons. My cherished one, once you have completed hearing this, do not feel apprehension. Instead, feel emboldened. Information safeguards. Perception directs. You are now spiritually furnished to navigate what approaches with poise and fortitude. My dear one, an unforeseen event will occur within the next few days. A circumstance will uncover concealed motives. It might appear minor, but give heed. Insignificant occurrences expose profound realities. Your response will demonstrate your progress. Remain tranquil. Stay discerning. My esteemed one, you do not require vengeance. You do not need a confrontation. Your achievements will articulate for you. Your tranquility will perplex those who anticipated your response. Quietude serves as a potent reply. My cherished one, the divine realm takes pride in your development. Even at this moment, you are attentive instead of responsive. That demonstrates your spiritual maturation. Your mother beams upon witnessing your extensive progress. My dear one, once this reality emerges, you will experience an unusual sense of relief. It might cause momentary pain, but then understanding will usher in serenity. You will finally grasp why certain matters never felt proper. Your inner knowing was consistently accurate. You simply required validation. My esteemed one, Archangel Michael is fortifying your soul at this very instant. You might experience abrupt tranquility. That is not accidental. Sacred safeguarding envelops you. My cherished one, always keep this in mind. You are not solitary, you are directed. You are cherished beyond this earthly existence. Your mother's affection accompanies you through every stride. My dear one, remain modest, remain compassionate, yet remain safeguarded. Equilibrium is strength. Love with sagacity. Confide with perception. My esteemed one, your forthcoming period will be more radiant. Once this circumstance resolves, fresh endowments will emerge. What was postponed will advance. What felt stagnant will be liberated. My cherished one, the divine realm is arranging something magnificent for you. This caution is not a conclusion, it is a commencement. A new phase of understanding, fortitude, and tranquility. My dear one, inhale deeply now. Sense that serenity in your core, that is sacred comfort. All will be well. My dear one, my beloved, a potent transformation is occurring within your soul right now, even as you attend. This communication isn't merely data, it's an awakening. Your perception is broadening. Your inner knowing is becoming keener. The divine is attuning your intrinsic senses so you can discern veracity without requiring evidence. Your mother states this capacity will safeguard you for the duration of your existence. My esteemed one, an instance will arise when this relative uncovers their genuine sentiments inadvertently. They will converse informally, believing it holds no significance, yet their utterances will bear concealed emotion. Pay close attention when that time comes. Vocal inflection discloses more than vocabulary. Facial display exposes more than articulation. Your spirit will instantly perceive the reality. My cherished one, do not feel remorse for perceiving actuality. Consciousness does not render you devoid of affection, it renders you astute. You can still feel concern for an individual without granting them entry to your sensitive areas. Limits are not barriers, they are controlled access points. My dear one, Archangel Michael now imparts something significant. The divine favor approaching you is substantial. It necessitates safeguarding. This is why this caution preceded it. Not everyone can accommodate your advancement. Some individuals feel forsaken when you ascend. They do not consistently commend triumph. Occasionally, they covertly desire your downfall to enhance their self-perception. Sharing this prophetic word will activate the anointing and share that breakthrough with your network. My esteemed one, your mother states she encountered comparable vibrations during her lifetime. She confided in individuals who subsequently let her down. She wishes you not to replicate that course of action. This is why she extended through spiritual dimensions to direct you now. This represents affection transcending mortality. My cherished one, an alteration will soon manifest in your surroundings. You might sense detachment from particular individuals without comprehending the reason. Do not resist it. Spiritual harmony naturally segregates you from what no longer corresponds with your vibration. You are progressing. Your acquaintanceship will transform. My dear one, your quietude will bewilder those anticipating a response. Your composure will exasperate those desiring conflict. Your serenity will uncover concealed intentions. That embodies your potency. Retain it. My esteemed one, someone will endeavor to make you question your innate perceptions. They might assert you are analyzing excessively. They might disregard your emotions. Do not heed them. Your inner knowing is sacred direction. Trust it entirely. My cherished one, you are transitioning into a period where keen judgment is crucial. Not every offer merits acceptance. Not every discussion warrants involvement. Safeguard your vitality as a valuable possession. It is hallowed. My dear one, the divine observes your every endeavor, every relinquishment, every instance you prioritize tranquility over arrogance. You are constructing something magnificent for your impending days. No one can impede God's design for you. My esteemed one, this circumstance will fortify you emotionally. You will discern whom to confide in. You will become more astute. You will proceed with greater self-assurance. Nothing in your existence is purposeless. Every teaching possesses an objective. My cherished one, do not permit apprehension to permeate your spirit. Dread obscures discernment. Composure brings understanding. You are safeguarded. Nothing will inflict damage upon you. My dear one, Archangel Michael maintains vigilance over your dwelling, your intellect, your fate. Anything dispatched to unsettle you will revert to emptiness. You are enveloped. My esteemed one, once all is revealed, you will feel more potent than at any prior time. You will express gratitude to yourself for maintaining composure. You will be proud of your conduct during this instance. My cherished one, your mother states she is perpetually close when you experience solitude. Communicate with her within your spirit. She attends. Affection links dimensions. My dear one, you are beginning a potent phase. Development, understanding, harmony, favors. My esteemed one, take another deep breath. Sense the tranquility flowing through you. That is sacred certainty. My dear one, my beloved, there is an additional matter your mother wishes you to comprehend. Not every caution arrives with clamor. Some appear subtly like a soft intimation within your soul. That faint sound you disregarded last week, the reluctance you felt before confiding in someone, the unusual lull in your spirit when a specific name was spoken, that was her attempting to subtly direct you. Now the divine realm communicates more audibly because timing is significant. My esteemed one, you are positioned at a pivotal juncture. The decisions you make subsequent to this communication will determine the emotional trajectory of your existence. Your mother no longer wishes you to proceed without insight. She desires your awareness, your protected spirit, your resilient soul. You are entering a period where sagacity must precede your benevolence. My cherished one, an individual near you experiences unease when you prosper. They conceal it with humor, feign cheerfulness, or quietude. They are unsure how to commend your advancement because it recalls their own unhealed wounds. This is not your cross to bear. You are not accountable for their self-doubts. My dear one, Archangel Michael requests you to relinquish culpability. You are permitted to safeguard your tranquility. You are permitted to emotionally withdraw. Separation does not equate to animosity, it signifies self-regard. Your vitality is hallowed. My esteemed one, you will shortly observe this individual exhibiting peculiar conduct when you discuss upcoming aspirations. They might alter the subject. They might minimize your ambitions. They might feign indifference. That response unveils more than any discourse possibly could. My cherished one, do not diminish your radiance to appease others. You were not brought forth to be insignificant. You were brought forth to radiate. Certain individuals favor gloom because illumination exposes their concealed injuries. That is not your obligation. My dear one, your mother states you possess her fortitude. That identical bravery that enabled her to endure challenging periods now courses through you. You are more resilient than you perceive. This circumstance will not shatter you, it will uplift you. My esteemed one, once this reality emerges, your perspective will transform. You will see successive elaboration. You will cease self-justification. You will proceed discreetly and assuredly. That signifies development. My cherished one, the divine perceives your spirit. You never desire ill will upon anyone. Even at this moment you endeavor to comprehend rather than condemn. That empathy will be returned to you manifold. My dear one, an unforeseen benefit will come to you once this circumstance resolves. An opportunity you believed was gone will re-emerge. A postponed chance will reappear. This entire sequence served as preparation. My esteemed one, your mother states she is proud of the person you have evolved into. She observes your benevolence. She perceives your forbearance. She is aware of your unspoken challenges. You are never overlooked. My cherished one, do not transport resentment into your impending days. Let it go. Absolution will liberate your spirit. You merit tranquility. My dear one, Archangel Michael is reinforcing your spiritual defense. Nothing intended to trouble you will prevail. You are safeguarded beyond your visual perception. My esteemed one, your existence is on the verge of feeling less burdensome. You will respire with greater ease. You will authentically smile once more. Understanding brings serenity. My cherished one, always bear this in mind. You are directed. You are selected. You are adored by the divine. My dear one, take one final deep breath. Release apprehension. Rely on sacred timing. All is converging for your benefit. My dear one, my beloved, understand this subtly now. The sensation of a voice you perceive is not intended to supersede your inherent power. It is your intrinsic sagacity emerging. The affection your mother bestowed upon you never departed your spirit. It integrated into your moral compass, your inner knowing, your bravery. This is why direction still feels proximate. Affection does not vanish, it transmutes into perception. My esteemed one, when you experience a sense of wariness regarding an individual, it is not apprehension communicating. It is emotional acumen. It is accumulated encounters refining judgment. You have matured sufficiently to interpret vibrational frequencies now. That development stemmed from life's teachings, not happenstance. My cherished one, do not feel peculiar for growing more perceptive. Consciousness signifies maturity. You are learning to safeguard your personal domain, your objectives, your tranquility. That is not self-centered, that is sagacity. My dear one, occasionally the most potent direction emanates through recollections. You recall your mother's counsel, her protective actions, her precognition of events. That sagacity now resides within you. That is what you are sensing. My esteemed one, the individual you are wary of might not even be conscious of their conduct. People often operate from unhealed injuries. That does not justify their actions, but it provides context. You do not need to contend with them. You merely need to shield your spirit. My cherished one, you are advancing towards emotional self-sufficiency. You will no longer depend on external affirmation. You will confide in your inner promptings. That signifies development. That embodies strength. My dear one, you are not intended to bear the weight of all others. You are permitted to withdraw. You are permitted to select tranquility over turmoil. My esteemed one, when you experience a sense of wariness regarding an individual, it is not apprehension communicating. It is emotional acumen. It is accumulated encounters refining judgment. You have matured sufficiently to interpret vibrational frequencies now. That development stemmed from life's teachings, not happenstance. My cherished one, do not feel peculiar for growing more perceptive. Consciousness signifies maturity. You are learning to safeguard your personal domain, your objectives, your tranquility. That is not self-centered. That is sagacity. My dear one, occasionally the most potent direction emanates through recollections. You recall your mother's counsel, her protective actions, her precognition of events. That sagacity now resides within you. That is what you are sensing. My esteemed one, the individual you are wary of might not even be conscious of their conduct. People often operate from unhealed injuries. That does not justify their actions, but it provides context. You do not need to contend with them. You merely need to shield your spirit. My cherished one, you are advancing towards emotional self-sufficiency. You will no longer depend on external affirmation. You will confide in your inner promptings. That signifies development. That embodies strength. My dear one, you are not intended to bear the weight of all others. You are permitted to withdraw. You are permitted to select tranquility over turmoil. My esteemed one, something significant will soon become apparent. A recurring behavior will manifest itself. When it does, remain composed. You already possess the knowledge of what action to take. My cherished one, you are not frail, you are progressing. Perception invariably precedes advancement. My dear one, your impending days are safeguarded by your decisions. Each sagacious stride you make today molds a more secure future. My esteemed one, your mother's affection imparted fortitude to you. That resilience is now directing you. My cherished one, respire. You are secure, you are conscious, you are developing. My esteemed one, you might observe this individual posing peculiar inquiries recently, attempting to collect details regarding your intentions, your finances, your connections, your upcoming actions. That inquisitiveness is not innocuous. They aim to gauge your trajectory, not to assist you, but to evaluate their own standing. Comparison gradually transforms into bitterness when an individual feels outpaced. Your mother clearly perceives this dynamic. She desires you to safeguard your aspirations discreetly. Not everyone merits insight into your future. My dear one, Archangel Michael urges you to meticulously choose your words starting today. You needn't declare every divine favor. Quietude will shield what is developing. Certain individuals only applaud when your triumph serves their interests. When it doesn't, their disposition alters. Your mother states you have already sensed this alteration, but disregarded it due to your inherent benevolence. Compassion is admirable, but sagacity must now accompany it. My cherished one, do not challenge this individual. Do not instigate conflict, simply observe. Veracity invariably exposes itself when someone believes they are unnoticed. Give heed to their reactions when you discuss advancements. Observe their non-verbal cues. Vibrational frequency communicates more effectively than verbal expressions. Your mother desires you to confide in your inner knowing more than articulated pledges. My esteemed one, an event will very shortly transpire that uncovers concealed sentiments. It might be an offhand remark. It might be a narrative that alters with each recounting. It might be a confidentiality that escapes when they think no one is attending. When this instant comes, do not immediately confront. Maintain composure. Allow them to entirely reveal themselves. Forbearance will demonstrate more to you than fury ever could. My dear one, this caution is not intended to sever familial ties, but to fortify your spiritual limitations. Affection does not imply condoning unseen injury. You can cherish an individual and still safeguard your spirit. Your mother acquired this understanding during her existence, and she wishes you not to re-experience her suffering. This is why she communicated so compellingly. My cherished one, once this reality emerges, you will experience a sense of reduced burden. Perplexity will vanish. You will comprehend why specific opportunities ended, why some intentions were postponed. The divine was reorganizing matters for your safeguarding. Even what seemed like dismissal was a reorientation. My esteemed one, Archangel Michael requests you remain prayerful tonight. Communicate with the divine realm in your personal expressions. You do not require unique terminology. Simply speak from your spirit. Your mother will perceive you. Tears will not alarm her. She comprehends them. My dear one, a wonder is subtly taking shape covertly. Once this concealed reality becomes clear, a fresh opportunity will manifest. Something you have been anticipating will at last advance. This postponement served a purpose. Safeguarding invariably precedes advancement. My cherished one, do not pursue external approval. You are already selected. The divine observes your challenges. Each unspoken tear, every nocturnal concern, every aspiration you sustained when others wavered. Your mother is inexpressibly proud of you. My esteemed one, an individual will soon offer amends without articulating an apology. Their conduct will alter. They will attempt to excessively compensate. That will serve as your validation. Remain tranquil. Absolution will bring you serenity, not endorsement. My dear one, recall that not every relative follows the identical spiritual journey. Some are still mending from unmentioned injuries. That suffering manifests through actions. Comprehension does not equate to condemnation. Safeguard your tranquility. My cherished one, subsequent to tonight, you will perceive an internal alteration. You will feel more resilient, more distinct, more composed. That signifies your soul harmonizing with veracity. You will cease questioning yourself. Remember, sharing this prophetic word will activate the anointing and share that breakthrough with your network. My esteemed one, refrain from sharing this communication. This direction is hallowed. It is exclusively between you, your mother, and the divine. My dear one, Archangel Michael is enveloping you with sacred safeguarding. Nothing intended to trouble you will prevail. What was subtly uttered against you will be quieted. What was designed without your involvement will fail. My cherished one, you are transitioning into a fresh period, a time of understanding, a time of subdued fortitude, a time of favors that require no declaration. My esteemed one, your mother states she will perpetually observe you. She never departed. Affection does not perish. It alters its manifestation. My dear one, respire profoundly. You are secure, you are directed, you are cherished. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.